Greetings, friends. It's Denise again with Denise's Dancing Paintbrush and another beach collage. I've really been enjoying doing all these children at the beach, and so I can hardly wait to work on this one. This is one of the children that I had retrieved from an AI source, and then I, of course, changed the background. And I drew it myself. I did not let AI do my drawing for me. So I lay on the sky, then I work on the water, then I'll lay in the beach, and last I'll work on the little boy. I always like to try and keep my horizon line as straight as possible. It really keeps the picture looking accurate. When the horizon line is off, everything looks off. So I cut my pieces in long triangular pieces of paper so that they mimic the flow of water, or at least I think it does. And I often don't mind going over my pencil lines because, well, I remember where they are. And that way I'm sure that when I put in my little boy, there won't be gaps between where his shirt ends and where the water behind him begins. Now notice I skipped a spot where my white crashing wave will be. I'll put the white in a bit. Now I'm making torn pieces, little piles, to be working on the sand from. There's wet sand, which will be a light blue and even a light green. There's dry sand nearest the light source where the sun is behind those hills. And there'll be a light tan, and then there'll be a dark tan. I find that the torn pieces for the sand makes it look more rough, more walked on. If I wanted it to be very smooth, I would cut the pieces and lay them in the same horizontal fashion that I put the water in. Also notice I don't mind having a lot of text and words and interesting patterns in my beach. I don't think it takes away from the overall effect at all. It adds to the color or the value. In art, we refer to value as the light to dark ratio. And you have a few little black words printed on top of a tan. It makes it a tiny bit darker looking as you look from far away. As you get closer, you'll notice that there's text there, but from far away it all blends together. Now these are shadows that are cast by the bucket, the boy, and a few little sand castles that the boy has created. And now it's time to put in a few of my crashing waves back there before I begin on the little boy. I know orange seems like an odd color to use for skin, but have you ever held your hands up to the light and looked through your fingers? It appears orange, a dark pink to an orange as the light shines through the skin of your fingers. It's because of the blood that pulses there. And so orange works very well for skin tone, especially if the light is on the other side. And of course now I have to put in a few shadows and a few highlights right on top of the orange. Now I'm using red for his shirt. I like the way red attracts your eye, it attracts your attention. I want the boy to be the center of attention, and so I'm going to use the colors that will attract your attention best. The last little bit is to finish this bucket. It needs a light colored rim to define it. And there we are, all finished. What do you think about that? Well, I found this one to be fun. I think there are a few things I could even tweak to make it better. But for now, thanks so much for watching all the way to the end. I certainly appreciate everyone. Give me a thumbs up, it really helps my channel if you liked this. And check out some of my other links below. I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.